Star Wars Death Star Mock Part 7 Bags 7. So the first thing we've done for Part 7 Bag 7, as you can see, is build up our 5 minifigs. To take a closer look, we've got Chewbacca and Han Solo in Stormtrooper gear. We have one of the operations persons for the Death Star, C-3PO and R2-D2. Now I'm going to go on to a little bit of specifics here. The printing looks alright and nice. I had a hell of a trouble getting his body piece over the actual body torso. The arms were very hard to push in at the shoulders. In fact, I managed to get the left one in, but the right one I couldn't get in at all. I ended up using a pair of pliers to squeeze the point, which is risky because sometimes if you squeeze it too much, obviously then the arm falls out and it doesn't stop in. But I took it steady, and once I'd done that, it went in fine and it was okay. His little bowcasters there. Hand went together nicely. You can see he's got his little gun, chest plate there. Print is nice, leg printing, just like Chewie's leg prints actually. The actual printing's not too bad. Not too keen on the Chewie minifig though. The actual Death Star operative, if you like, all in black. I will point out there is a hand missing. I have got one somewhere in my tin, I'm pretty sure somewhere, but it is not in any of the bags I've checked. I must admit I haven't checked in. There's a spares bag that might be in there. I'll have a look at that later. Nice belt print in there. The actual medals that he's worn, a little dot on his hat, face looks good. C-3PO, body prints okay, everything went in okay, popped in okay. The only thing I don't like about this one is the white eyes. They could have yellowed them a little bit better and put a couple of dots in for pupils. R2-D2 went together fine. Again, the only thing I don't like is when they applied the print for this dome, his eyepiece, and I know it's a bit dark for you to see there, you can see it better now, is off centre. I don't like that. If you look at the pictures on the build instructions, the proper build instructions, that eyepiece should be straight. Now, as whether it's like this in the Lego set or not, I don't know, but I'm just bringing that to your attention. Body print is fine, legs went fine. I'll now just turn them around so you can have a better look. So there you go, done a quick turn around. Chewbacca, you can see his belt and everything, that's that. It does come with a set of handcuffs for him. Also a hat for Han Solo, so you can put that over his head and take his hairpiece off if you want. Back print is quite nice. Nothing really special about the Death Star person. C-3PO, you can just see his internal wiring and stuff like that on the back, and R2-D2 is pretty plain around the back, ahead like it is. So there you go one more time. Yeah, nice looking. Pity about the missing hand, pity about the Chewbacca torso thing. If anybody's built this in the proper set, please let me know if you've had any similar problems or whether it's goes together a lot better and looks a lot better than this one. That would be interesting to hear about. Other than that, it's time to get on with the build. So I hope you can see there we have made a sort of slidey door. It's a wall configuration. Obviously there'll be some sort of gears on top. If I turn it over, you can see the patinated bricks as well as the normal bricks. I will turn it over for you so you can see again the line bricks the other side, the horizontal and then the vertical the other side. Nice little build. As you can see, we have been building up. We've got our grey round things in here. We've built up this side here, and I believe the door fits in that gap there, which we'll see shortly. Still a little bit to go so far. Sorry for the monitor in the back, and let's see if everything fits okay. So there you have it. Sorry for the glare. Then we're going to leave it there for part 7, so this will be the end of part 7, part 1, if you know what I mean, or section 1 of it, and then we'll continue with the rest tomorrow. Yeah, it's been a long, hard slog of a build. You can see how we built the walls up first. Hole in there. We built a control tower. We've got some windows in now. You can see the lovely windows. You can see the control. These are all printed bricks. They're not thingy. If you see the little knob here, watch the door. And there you go. It opens. Turn the knob again, and the door closes. We've got a little ladder, as you can see. Little lights, sorry for the glare there, you can see the little plates. We've got the lovely built up. I'm going to show you the other side. As you can see there, you can see windows, the door the other side, the buttons. It's nice how you can see in now. We've got another sticker there, as you can see, and it goes all the way to the top. If I turn again, you've got that other sticker that's gone on there. Just going around here, but that is where we're going to leave it. It's been an interesting build. We've had clutch power problems, we've had another bent tile. You can just about see there, can you see that uneven tile there? That's where we're having problems. It's gone on, it's okay, but it's not flat. It's not going to cause us any problems. The clutch power of some of these is really powerful. You need the Malking hammer to hammer down. I do like the colour schemes. I do like the control panel. It is looking quite good now, I must admit. I think it's been well worth the slog. We start to build up this black box, which is the other side of the door, I believe. You know, and then after tomorrow, that will be the end of part 7. We'll have 3 to go. 8, 9, 10. I mean, that's if you've enjoyed this little video. Please give us a thumbs up, hit that like button for me, and don't be afraid to drop a few comments in the box. What do we think about the clutch power? What do we think about the bent tiles? Remember, this is a clone set. I mean, a lot of people say it serves you right, and in a way it does, but you know, if you've got a few parts that you can part out, you know, which unfortunately I haven't, it's easy done, and if not, you just do a bit of jewellery rigging. But to say no, I didn't have no problem with the Jurassic Park set a lot earlier in the year. So you know, like I say, for a tenth of the price, you can't really knock what you're getting. And like I say, if you want to follow us tomorrow on to that part 7, please click on that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Anybody who's watched this far, thank you very much for subscribing and for watching. Really appreciate that, you know, really good. And with that, you know the score, you know the drill. My name's Kev, I am Square Coast, and I'll see you all on the flip side.